Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing in that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are going to get some more information on what is going on with this third party situation. All right, loves? So this is a very interesting topic for me to do a reading on. It was requested by one of my viewers, and so I thought I'd give it a go. And you have three options here, but before I get into them, I just want to make it very, very clear that one of my practices as an intuitive tarot card reader, as well as an intuitive personal development coach, is I value and respect the privacy of others, whether that's in the three-dimensional reality here, but even on the energetic and astral reality. I believe in privacy. I believe in not having to disclose any information that you're not comfortable with or that doesn't serve the highest and greatest good of everyone involved. So the messages that we're pulling through with this third party situation here, whether that's romance, friendship, whatever the case may be, between you, someone else, and a third individual, we are only allowing the energies of light and love and growth in a positive and expansive way to come through in this reading. And any information that any person in this situation does not wish to disclose, we will respect that and give them and honor their privacy. All right, so I just wanted to make that very, very clear that I do respect all energies always. So here are your options, my loves. We have the Phoenix, and we have Clock, and here to the right, we have Cassette. So go ahead and quiet your mind, tune into yourself, reach out your energies to connect with the people involved in this situation and see which one of these cards is calling to you for your reading. And you can go to the timestamp when you're ready below in the description box, and I'll see you there. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan, and today we're exploring a very unique and interesting topic on what is going on with this third-party situation here. So let me know down in the comments below, those of you that were drawn to this Phoenix card right here, and also let me know, I felt like doodling a little bit, like mindlessly doodling on my hands before this reading. Let me know what you think of my little doodles. Okay, so here we have the beginning of your reading. This is going to sort of be the centerpiece, the anchor point, and then we'll look at the three different energies, all right? So we have the Phoenix for you here. It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. And so some energies that I'm already pulling through as far as how your three energies connect and relate to each other is that there's definitely a lot of growth here. And this type of growth, what I'm hearing is that it isn't easy. It was quite challenging for at least one person. My guess is it's actually a bit of a challenging situation for all three of you for very, very different reasons, actually. Now, between two people in this triad that we got going on here, it does carry this energy of rekindling, okay? So two people in this situation have a past, okay? And that past for me feels very unfinished, okay? It's like actions not taken, words not spoken, feelings not expressed. And so there's a little bit of unfinished business between two people is what I'm getting here. And for those two individuals with unfinished business, I sense that there's this need for closure, okay? So that there can be a renewing of energy and a new phase in both of those people's lives, okay? And I'm feeling like the third party here in this situation, it's like in a way they're just a spectator in this, okay? Meaning that even though you may be involved with one of those people on a more intimate level or more personal level, like they could be friend, family, lover, whatever, it's like your role is just to be there and witness and just provide support whenever possible. And so, in no way is your role meant to influence the outcome between the two people that are rekindling and obtaining closure in their relationship. So, you're not meant to like give advice, try to persuade people to do this or that. Your role is just meant to be supportive and letting those two people figure it out. Okay, so hopefully that is very clear. So we're going to pull some power animal spirit cards here, okay? And we're going to pull the energies for the three of you here. Okay, so I'm trying to pull from spirit like, okay, what is the best arrangement and alignment for these cards, okay? So let's call in on spirit to guide us for the highest and greatest good of everyone. And so what I'm going to do is spirit is saying to put your energy here at the top, okay, because you're the one that's asking the questions. And so it's kind of from your perspective that this reading is happening. And then this is the person that you're most linked with here, okay? And this is going to be the third party, the third individual, okay? Whether it's you or this person that has a connection, we'll see. Okay, so let's take a look at your energy first, okay? Because everything starts with you, all right? So we have the rabbit, fertility. Your creativity is at a peak. Very, very interesting. So what I'm getting from the rabbit spirit energy here is you're feeling quite skittish, quite anxious, all right? And what I'm getting with this creativity here is actually your mind is going a bit wild, okay? And that's unfortunately feeding into your anxieties, your worries, your doubts, your fears. And it's like you're coming up with these worst case scenarios in your mind, okay? You're playing out all these different paths, all these different outcomes in your head, and it's really taking your emotions and your mind into this wild, wild ride that is, very disruptive, I would say, to your energy, okay? So that's something to be very, very mindful of moving forward and tuning in to the more higher vibrational expressions of rabbit, which is calm, which is peace, which is abundance, right? Because rabbits in general are rather peaceful creatures. But again, because they're sort of prey, they can be on high alert and they can be always this undertone of fear for danger and pain on the horizon, okay? So it's very important to move your energies towards the more higher expression of animal spirits. So next here for their energy, the person you're most closest to, we have Raven. Oh my God, I'm making up words now. Raven. Magic. Own your own power. All right. So what I'm getting here, remember how I was saying that there's something between these two people here that happened in the past. There's a past energy, whether it's from this lifetime or a previous lifetime. And so this person here that you're closest with is wanting to reclaim their power. There's an energetic connection with this third party that this person is what they're trying to do is gain the upper hand on, okay? They're the ones for sure. And we'll see what this third card says, but definitely this person is seeking closure here. This person is seeking to move forward in the best way possible and not be so easily swayed or influenced by this third party. They want to assert their independence, all right? And so that makes sense as to why you cannot be directly involved as far as like trying to control or manipulate the outcome, because this person is trying to assert their own power, and it's not helping if you're trying to take care of them and do things for them or for yourself, right? Because they're really on this journey of self-empowerment. Now, this third party, their energy is coming through as the otter, okay? So let go of control. So what I'm sensing here is this person definitely can be very much a type A personality here, and they're trying their darndest to control the outcome, control the situation, all right? And I wouldn't say that they're necessarily trying to be manipulative, but that their behaviors can come off that way to other people who are witnessing their actions. All right. And to be honest, what I'm hearing too is this is what you need to learn. Okay. If you care about this person, you will see that they don't appreciate being manipulated, being bossed around, being told what to do, and having other people's opinions forced upon them. That's what this person did. That's a mistake that this person made in trying to foster and nurture the relationship with this individual. Okay. And so it's important for you to realize that. Realize and respect this person's independence and right to choose their own path, follow their heart, okay, wherever that leads them, whether or not you or this person agrees, all right? So very, very important for you to understand that. What I'm seeing here with the energy of the three animals together overall is that there can be an opportunity for harmony, okay? But there is really a lot of growth to be had, like it says here, and changing your mind in the sense of appreciating other perspectives and other opinions on a situation, because we have an animal of the air, we have an animal of the water and land, and also an animal of land, okay? So they come from different environments. They're not really in conflict per se because one is not a predator towards the other, right? One doesn't eat the other animal or try to take the other animal's food, right? Like this is more like insects, this is like plants, this is like maybe insects and shelled animals kind of thing. And also fish in general, right? And so their food sources are different. So it's not like they're in competition for anything. It's just that they come from different environments, so they don't quite understand each other, but you can learn a lot from each other, all right? So lastly, let's just pull on the tarot to get some more insight to each person, okay? To help you find peace and make sense with this third party situation, my loves. Wow, that was an interesting formation, right? It was kind of like this heart shape that we just did there. Okay. So let's go to you. So we have the Nine of Cups with the Death card, okay? So what I'm seeing for you, what sort of is maybe a lesson and where you're coming from with this situation here is that you are advised to let go of your personal wishes, your personal wants and needs. And I'm hearing from Spirit that this is a situation where you should put the needs of this person before your own, all right? And for this person, we have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for this individual is that they are trying at this point in their life to cut through the lies, cut through the deceit, and discover their own truth, their own ideas. Again, this person is not about being manipulated. This person is not about being controlled. They don't want people to try to convince them to agree with their thoughts. It's like they want to have their own thoughts, their own opinions, and they want those respected, okay? And I'm sensing that there's this mistrust within this individual when people are trying to force their ideas upon them very strongly and their opinions upon them very strongly, because it has harmed them in the past. And so they're very weary when people come on too strong towards them. Okay, they get very defensive and they might even attack back. So again, this is an individual at this point in their life right now. They need space. They need to be allowed to think freely and act freely of their own accord. And then lastly, we have this individual here with the moon and the temperance card. So this person has two major arcana cards here, okay? So you have one, so this is a very important lesson for you in your life with this third party situation. But this third party, they have two major arcana cards here, okay? So what they're going through right now is to let go of this illusion that they have complete and utter control over everything in their life. And definitely they need to let go of the illusion that they have control over other people, all right? That they need to understand that other people are their own divine, sovereign, independent beings capable of making their own choices, all right? And that person needs to understand that and surrender this need for control and find balance, all right? Find balance between their needs and respecting the needs of others, okay? It seems what I'm getting from this energy right now is it's sort of the opposite of what the otter is. You know, the otters, they actually play around with each other. I've seen cute little YouTube videos of like river otters sliding down the mud and playing games with each other, right? And so that's when the otter is at its highest vibration. And unfortunately, this otter energy that they have right now is very much like loner energy, like not really getting along well with others kind of vibe, and they need to balance their wants with the wants of other people, okay? And they need to be able to back off a little bit more than they have been. So that was your reading, my loves. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and make sure to like this video as well. And I also invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any high vibe readings. Make sure to turn the notification bell on. All right, my loves. And I just wanted to extend an invitation for a select few of you. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening and you need some guidance and support because you have a lot of questions and you're experiencing a bit of confusion and you need someone to anchor the energies and guide you through this chapter in your life, then I'd love to connect with you. Or two, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel stuck and you want to move forward in a high vibrational, positive, productive way, and you want to understand about manifestation and mindset to transform your life to your dream life, then I'd also love to connect with you as well. And the way to do so is to go ahead and book a one-to-one discovery call with me. There's a link to do so in the description box down below. Let's chat, let's get to know each other and see if we're a good match for me to offer this coaching process for you. All right. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you, my love, so we can take your journey even deeper beyond the beautiful messages here in the tarot. And until next time, sending everyone so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And I'm so happy to be doing this reading for you. It's very unique, very different than one that I've done before, and one that I never thought of until it was suggested to me on what is happening with this third party situation, okay? So those of you that were drawn to the clock card here, let me know who you are down in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of the little doodles that I did on my hand as I was sort of meditating on this situation, okay? Now let's get to your reading, okay? So this is the energy that's sort of at the center and anchoring the dynamic between the three of you here, okay? And it's this clock energy. On the bottom it said need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress, all right? And so what I'm getting here is that this dynamic that's happening with the three of you right now really involves a lot of healing. Okay, and it's going to take time. This is not something that is going to go away or get resolved quickly and easily. What I'm getting is that there's going to be the need for a lot of compromise, a lot of compassion, understanding, and if possible, honest communication between all three of you for this to actually resolve, for this to have a conclusion that is of the highest frequency, okay? What I'm getting here is that there is this cycle and this pattern that needs to be broken within each of you. This thought pattern, this behavior pattern, limiting belief, whatever it is, each of you have something different and unique that needs to be healed and mended within this dynamic that the three of you share, okay? And again, it's going to be different between each of you what this cycle that needs to be broken is internally, okay? Again, limiting belief, thought pattern, behavior, whatever it is, repeating behavior, okay? So let's take a look at these Power Animal Oracle cards to see what energies each of you are contributing to this situation, okay? This unique situation between you three. So at the top is going to be your energy, and at the bottom right here is going to be your person's energy, the one you're the closest with, okay? So whether that's family member, friend, coworker, lover, whatever, the one you are more closely connected with. And this is going to be the third party in the bottom left. All right, so let's take a look at your energy first, because again, everything starts with you and your reality. So we have the Raven, magic, own your power here, okay? So what I'm definitely getting for you is that what you are meant to learn and grow into from this dynamic here is one of confidence, all right? And taking control of yourself, your actions, the way you interact, especially with the world, okay? I'm getting some energies that maybe some of you can have this tendency of people pleasing or biting your tongue, so not speaking out, sharing how you really think, how you really feel about something, especially if it's hurting you, okay, or it makes you sad. I'm hearing that there needs to be some shift in that you need to be a bit more expressive. And I'm also getting that for some of you who are expressive, sometimes when you are hurt or feel sad, you express yourself in very angry and destructive ways. And it doesn't necessarily mean that destructive, like physically destructive, that you hit people or you throw things, which I'm not saying that can't be applicable for some of you, but you may snap back, okay? If someone comes at you, you clap back, okay? You let them know what's up. You could actually be quite witty, and you know how to cut people down with your words whenever you feel hurt or threatened. And Spirit is calling to your attention that behavior pattern, okay? That there are healthier ways to own your power and be confident without putting other people down, okay? Or necessarily putting other people in their place in a very spiteful or vengeful way. All right, so let's take a look at the energy of this person that is closest to you. They have seal, imagination. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Okay, so what I'm getting with this card is that this person at this point in time that you're viewing this reading is they're not quite in touch with this shared reality between the three of you, okay? They're living a bit in a fantasy land, okay? And with this fantasy land, it's kind of like they're thinking that everybody's gonna be happy, everybody's gonna get along, everybody is going to, be able to go through this situation without getting hurt. And unfortunately, that's not true, okay? I'm sensing that there is already hurt here in this situation as it stands. And so for them to think that nobody is hurting right now is a bit delusional in a way, all right? And so what needs to happen here is there needs to be healing, like it says here, there needs to be mending. Feelings have already been hurt, all right? And this person is a little bit in denial as to the extent of how people are hurting, okay? It's like they know in their highest consciousness that feelings have been hurt, but they're not ready to do something about it, to correct it, to address it at this point in time. And so that's their journey here. What I'm getting also from this energy is there is some issue with ownership of actions here, okay? That they've done things. Again, what I'm getting here is they didn't do things maliciously, all right? It wasn't their intent. They did something even maybe with the best of intents, or they thought whatever they said or did could be harmless, and in fact it wasn't, okay? At least not from the perspective of other people, namely you and this third party. And so they really need to own that. They need to own their actions and not kind of like, oh, I didn't do it, it's not my fault, and laying the blame elsewhere, okay? So that's part of their journey here. Now for this third party, we have kangaroo, gratitude, be grateful for all you are blessed with, okay? What I'm getting here from this third party is that there's this energy of wanting more here, okay? And I don't necessarily mean more as far as material wealth. It could even be more like wanting more attention, more validation, more sympathy, more control, more sort of having their way, right? They just want more. And the challenge for them is that they need to be grateful for what they already have, okay? They need to understand that they already have a lot, that they have many, many blessings in their life as it is, and there isn't this need to continue to take, all right? I'm sensing from this person, it almost feels like they were denied something, okay? And in their quest to get more, okay? Like they were denied some money, they were denied love, they were denied promotion, they were denied something that they thought they had a right to have, okay? And that's what they need to understand. Is sort of the limits and the boundaries to what they could claim as rightfully theirs. Very, very interesting. It's like a very metaphorical idea, okay, for them to sort of learn this lesson. Interesting. Okay, let's get some tarot cards out here, though, for you, all my loves. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot here to get some more information on each of your energies, again, for your highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in this situation, mainly you three, but of course, also the people that you're connected to beyond this triad, the people that this person is connected to beyond the triad, and the same for this one, okay? So let's see what we got here. So we have the Nine of Cups for you with the Empress, okay? So here, what I am getting with this combination is that once you are able to own your power, you can see all the things that you desire be birthed into reality. Okay? And that you need to nurture your dreams. And that part of owning your power is standing up for what you believe in, going after what you are passionate about, okay, what you care about, what you value, and putting your energy there. What I'm sensing here is many of you have been holding your energy in, okay, and sort of blocking its expression here. And Spirit is saying, as Empress, Empress is a very nurturing, is a very giving energy. So it's about putting that energy out and directing it towards the things that are important to you. All right. Um, Particularly yourself. Again, owning your own power. So valuing yourself. Okay. When you value yourself, then the things that you value will start to show up in greater quantity, in more abundance in your life. Okay? Now, for this person here, we have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there's a couple of different layers to this that I'm getting. Is with the Chariot, there's this energy of kind of running away from the problems and avoiding things, thinking that that's going to make them feel better. Okay, and it might make them feel okay and feel good in the moment, but there's that saying like things can come back around and bite you in the butt. Okay, and so that's why you need to nip the bad situations in the bud before they get out of control here. And so this person I'm getting spends, again, since they're in sort of this fantasy mindset, they spend a lot of time maybe running away from their problems. Okay, and so the second layer to this is, so this horse, like here is the idea of happiness. And so they think like running away will give them happiness, but really moving towards resolution, towards peace, harmony, mutual respect, mutual understanding between everybody, that is really the key to happiness here. And they need to kind of understand that, okay? It's almost like both of your energies can be very similar in that you want to make everybody happy. So this, you might, make people happy by holding your tongue, not saying what you want to say, not standing your ground, saying yes and being agreeable to everything. And this person tries to maintain this illusion of happiness by avoiding difficult and tough situations and conversations. All right. Now let's take a look at this third person here. We have the Star and we have the Son of Swords. Interesting. So what I'm getting is definitely this person doesn't understand how blessed and how good they have it, because they have the Star card here, right? It's like wishes come true. I generally try to see the best in people, but I'm getting that there's this energy of greed here with this kangaroo person, this third party. There's this energy of greed within them, okay? And this greed, yeah, it really expresses itself in reality in very toxic and terrible ways, but greed, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that the underlying source that feeds greed is this fear of scarcity, this fear of not having enough, and this fear of things being taken away from you. That's where this energy and this vibration of greed stems from, okay? People like hoard things, they take things from other because they're afraid of losing something. They're afraid that there won't be enough for them and everyone. They're afraid that perhaps if someone else is in control of everything, that they're gonna get screwed over or taken advantage of. And so they try to take control of everything themselves with this notion that they're gonna be more just and more fair when it comes to dispensing out the goods, And here with this Son of Swords, what I'm getting is they can be a bit bullheaded, a bit stubborn here, okay? And they can kind of like charge into situations thinking that morally they're always in the right and not being open to other ideas, okay? So the higher expression of the Son of Swords is one of curiosity, one where it's like, hey, tell me what you're thinking. Let me know how you're feeling. Let's communicate. Let's have an honest, mature conversation here. But the lower expression of the Son of Swords, it's like, I know what's best for everybody. Okay, what I say goes. And they really stick to their guns and their notions in that way, a bit, with immaturity there. All right. So everybody in this situation needs time because there's some ingrained behaviors here is what I'm sensing. There's some stubborn thought patterns. There's some avoidance. So this is going to take time for progress to happen. But if everyone is open to shifting and changing and working on themselves, there's this opportunity for immense healing and growth for all of you, both personally and together as a dynamic, all right? So let me know what you thought of your reading, my loves. Like and comment down below what resonated with you and what you're taking with you. I'd love to hear back. And also, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, okay? Because I don't want you to miss out on any fun readings that we'll be posting here in the future. And so to make sure that doesn't happen, you know what to do, right? Turn the notification bell on. And for those of you that need some assistance going beyond just this general reading, then I'm looking specifically for two types of people here, okay? So one person is someone who's on a spiritual awakening journey and finding themselves a bit confused, a bit ungrounded. They have a lot of questions that they'd like answers to. And the second type of person is someone who is feeling stuck in life. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to take constructive and productive steps towards their goals. So I would love to connect with you if you fit one of these two people, these descriptions, these situations. So book a discovery call with me, please. The link to do so is in the description box below, and it's a discovery call for us to connect, communicate, let me know what you've been dealing with, what you've been struggling with, and seeing if it's a good opportunity for us to work together with me coaching you through that process, okay? So you can come out on top there. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you, my loves. Until next time, this was quite a pleasure to do this reading for you. Sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. I feel like I'm like a hand actor with all these different things I'm doing with my hands for the reading. So for those of you that were drawn to this cassette card here, let me know who you are in the comments below, and let me know what you think about my little hand doodles here when I was like tuning into the energies of this reading today on a very unique and interesting topic that was requested on let's try that again. What is going on with this third party situation? Okay, so we're going to look at your energies, the person you're closest to, their energies, and then the third party's energy here, okay? So we have cassette. On the bottom it says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, and so already what I'm getting here is this idea of like a broken record here. Okay, so one or more of you are in this loop of sort of behavior patterns, okay, and thought processes. It's like you are basing the potential of the present situation on what has happened in the past, okay? And so, for example, some of the energies that this person that is doing this cycling thing is like they were hurt by someone in the past and they felt betrayed, and now they are concerned that you or someone else is gonna hurt or betray them all over again, okay? So it's like they're kind of projecting past events and past experiences onto the present moment here, okay? And it's what I'm getting is like they're not quite consciously aware of it at this moment, and that could be you, or it could be one of the other people, or it could be several of you, okay, more than one of you sort of in this process here. And the goal here is you know, what's coming to mind is that phrase, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. All right. And so that's what, like, this is like a broken record or broken cassette players are like playing the same thing over and over again and like acting confused and clueless as like, why does the same thing keep happening? So if you want to get something different, if you want a different result, you have to do something different. Okay? And if you keep replaying these events that happened in the past over and over again, It's like you're not taking action, you're not moving forward with a different outcome, a different future that's more to your liking, more to your preference, okay? And I say like you, it could be you, but it could be one of these other people. So it's just more like a general you, all right? So let's look at these power animal oracle cards here. We're gonna see what animal spirit is sort of resonating strongly, what characteristics are resonating strongly and are being expressed particularly by each of you into this connection, into this little pot here that we got going, this little dish that's being served between the three of you. Okay, what are each of you bringing to the table in this situation? So we'll start with you first. We have for you the antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. Oh, interesting. I actually never had this card come out in all, the 2-3 years I've had this deck. This card has never come out in a reading. So it's very interesting and lovely to see it make an appearance here in your reading. Okay? We'll get back to that in a second. For the person you're closest with, we have snake, healing. You are a healer. Interesting here. And then we have for the third party, buffalo, abundance. You are provided for in all ways. Okay, wow. What an interesting combination here that we have going on. So let's hone in with your energy here first with decisiveness. Make a decision. So I feel like you've been on the fence with something here and you've kind of been at a sort of standstill. Okay, it's like you're at this fork in the road and you've been almost going crazy trying to decide what to do here. And Spirit is saying it's time to choose. You have to pick something now, or else you're just going to be playing events over and over and over in your head and you're not going to be able to move forward. You'll be stuck in this time loop, okay? So this situation is calling for you to make a decision and take aligned action on it. And I'm getting the sense that, the antelope can be a very fearful creature because it's more of a prey in, the food chain here. And so I'm getting that you're feeling a bit skittish and like worried about making a decision because maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid I'm going to make the wrong decision, or I'm afraid someone's going to get hurt with the decision that I make. And Spirit is like, yeah, totally true. Those things can happen, but you still need to make a decision. You still need to take action here, okay? Things still need to move forward. Life goes on. Time moves forward, okay? And here with their energy with the snake, now what's really interesting is that in this particular reading, we do have a classically predatory animal happening here, okay? Versus in the other readings, it wasn't quite the case where there was strong predatory energy per se. And it's not that the snake is known to often feed on antelopes or buffaloes by any means. But in this, there is definitely a predatory vibe. Now, snakes are eaten by other animals like mongoose, hawks, and birds. So they're not quite an apex predator per se. But what I'm sensing from this, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because this person that you're closest to, the energy that I'm getting is that they're almost a bit self-serving right now, okay? That they're kind of thinking more about themselves and what's best for them. And secondarily, if they're thinking about it at all, is like what's going on with other people. Okay, like here, what I'm sensing is like you're super concerned and super invested in what other people are thinking, how they're going to react to stuff. This person, totally the opposite, not as concerned about it at all. Okay, they're more concerned about themselves and making sure they're taken care of. And along that same thought process with the buffalo, what I'm getting is that this person really does not give a crap. Like, at all. This buffalo energy for me, it's like, say, what I'm feeling is like it just can't even be bothered right now. Okay? It's like it has its own thing it's trying to do, its own path, and it's really not even trying to think of the two of you at this point in time, okay? And it's not saying that they don't care about you, but more what it's saying is that you and perhaps even this person um, are giving what they think a little bit more weight than what they even are giving it, okay? Um, it's what I'm getting from this third party is like it doesn't care what the outcome is. It just needs someone to make a choice. Okay? That's what this third party is thinking. It's like, hey, I'm going to be good either way, but somebody needs to do something so we can all just move on with our life. Okay? That's what I'm getting from the buffalo. Now, let's look at this a little bit more though. So we have you are provided for in all ways. Okay, so really, I don't think there's anything more to say with this. It's important that you know from this third party is like, again, they're good no matter what. Okay, they're like, hey, I'm taken care of, I'm provided for, I know it, I know I have my own back and that there are other people that have my back. If it's a romantic situation, it's kind of like, hey, I know there's other fish in the sea. Okay, like I don't have to date either one of you. I don't have to be involved in either one of you. But I just need to know, are you staying or are you going? Because I have other people I need to be me in. Okay? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this person. Now, we kind of got cut off with the snake because of what was coming through as sort of like a link between all three of you. But with this snake, you are a healer. What I'm sensing is this person is really trying to make the best out of the situation, and they're coming at it from like, let me just make sure I'm taken care of first because I can't help other people if I don't help myself. Okay, it's like I can't offer people water if my cup isn't even full. All right, that's kind of where they're coming from. And what I'm getting is they definitely want resolution, they definitely want healing, but they know that the decision isn't theirs alone. Okay, so that comes back again to you. You need to make a choice here ultimately. All right, because again, this person does not care either way. They're going to be good no matter what. They can do bad by themselves. And this person is like, thinking, yeah, I know what I want to happen, but like I can't move on unless you make a choice as well. Okay? So it's kind of like, you know, just to put it really simply here, and you know, I'm such a foodie. I love eating. In fact, I went out with my friends last night and had an amazing dinner at this Korean street food restaurant. But in any case, this person is like, hey, I definitely want to go out to eat and I'm craving Korean food. And they're waiting on you to be like, do you want to come with me to go eat Korean food or do you want to eat something else? And that will let me know if we're going to end up eating together or not, right? So it's kind of that energy, all right? To put it very, very simply. Of course, you can sort of modify that example to fit your situation. So let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, let's get a little bit of clarity on the energies of everybody here with the tarot. And so, okay, this antelope card like literally jumped to hide underneath, to try to hide underneath this cassette. So your energy, loves, you know, it's very like skittish here. You're like trying to dance around because antelopes, you know, and gazelle, they have this beautiful leap and jump and dance when they run away. You're really trying to dance around the situation and not make a choice here. I don't know, maybe you're known for saying things like, oh, it's cool, like whatever, it's up to you. I'm fine either way, or I'm cool with whatever, like you let me know. I don't know, do those words ever come out of your mouth? Let me know. So what we have here is the lovers. Okay, so the lovers traditionally, it's not so much about love and romance and marriage and union. Like, yeah, those things definitely can come into play with the lovers. But the lovers ultimately at its root is about making a choice. Okay? Choosing something. All right? That's what you're being called to do. And here is the Magician. All right? So this just really mirrors and confirms what it says on the bottom of your card. Make a decision. Here is the Lovers, make a choice and take appropriate action. So the Magician is an alchemist. The Magician knows how to combine things within their reality to create some sort of outcome, okay? And to move things forward, okay? Take something and create something out of it, all right? And so again, this is all on you. You need to make a choice or else nothing is going to be created. There's not going to be a resolution. There's not going to be a product to show for it, okay? Now here with the snake, we have the Mother of Pentacles and the Star, okay? Now, what I'm getting from this individual here is, again, there's this wishful thinking where it's like, hey, I want everyone to be happy. I want everything to go well. I know what's going to make me happy. Let me let everybody know that. And so it's really like getting that consent. Like, are you guys on board with this or not? Okay? And unfortunately, again, in this situation, it comes back to you. You have to make the choice. Are you in? Are you out? All right? And this snake, with this Mother of Pentacles energy, it doesn't necessarily want to hurt anybody here, okay? But it's also not going to be the martyr, or they're not self-sacrificing. That's not their energy either, okay? Again, they're not trying to hurt anybody here. Their ideal outcome, their dream scenario with the Star card is that everybody gets served here. And if anything, nobody gets hurt. All right. And so the snake is just trying to make very, very clear like what their stance is on it and allowing for the space for everybody to make their own independent choices. And what I'm hearing is like they want you to make an informed decision. It's like they're telling you what they think and how they feel so that you can make the choice that's right for you, not so that you can go along with whatever they want. Okay? Now with the third party here, they have the Moon and the Tower. Oh, interesting. They have two major arcana going on here. So do you, actually. You have two major arcana. Oh my God, there's like literally a lot of major arcana energy happening just overall in this reading. So this is something big. This is definitely something that's been taking a lot of your time, your energy and your focus here. And there's like big, big lessons for everybody to learn and gain from this dynamic between the three of you. So this person here, what I'm definitely sensing from them is they have a lot of dreams. They have a lot of ideas and a lot of notions. I'm getting that, they're not going to be held back by anything or anybody. And what they're really wanting is like just an end to this situation now. It's like they're kind of over it, is what I'm getting here, okay? For them, this third party is like, this situation is starting to feel like a drain on their energy and they're just not into it at all. And so they're waiting for the end to come, this Tower moment. And what I'm getting here from this person is they realize that they don't have as much sway or as much power over how this is going to conclude. And so with the Tower, it's really about outside forces coming in to like bring this to a close, bring this to a conclusion. Like they've accepted it, and they're at peace with it. And it's like, what I'm getting here, my loves, and I say this with the utmost warmth and compassion, is like everyone's waiting on you. Okay? Like, as much as maybe at times you want to, avoid responsibility and avoid taking the lead here in a situation, this one, it's dependent on you. So you need to get very, very clear on what it is that you want, what it is you're going to stick by, what it is you are like not going to compromise on. Like, you need to take a stand here with your choice, okay? And break free of this outdated thinking and like replaying past situations in your head. Like, if you want a bright new future that's created here through the power of the magician, you need to do something different, okay? This person may even be familiar with your patterns of behavior, and they're just like, I don't even want to mess with this anymore. Okay, that's how they feel. This person here is a little bit more nurturing, right? A little bit more patient. They really want to give you space and power in a very controlled way, almost, is what I'm getting, right? And in a very patient way. But yeah, this person is like checked out. So it's kind of like, if you were worried about this person here, you really shouldn't. All right. So let me know what you thought of your reading here, my loves. Like and comment your feedback down below. I'd love to hear what you thought about this very interesting topic. And of course, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss out on more interesting readings here in the future. And I'd like to just speak to a select few of you that are in that position in your life right now to go deeper, go beyond just what the tarot has to offer you in these general readings, okay? So I'm looking to connect with two type of people specifically. The first type of person is someone who's on their spiritual awakening journey and have a lot of questions. They feel a bit confused and they're seeking that clarity and that understanding of what it all means. And the second person is the person who feels kind of stuck in life and they're looking for a way forward, or looking for some guidance and some insight to get towards their goals and achieve their goals. And so if you're either one of those people, then there is a link in the description box down below to book a one-to-one discovery call with me. And this discovery call is to see if I can offer you some coaching that would serve your highest and greatest good, that would help you achieve your goals here, because my purpose is to help souls along their path and along their journey to align with the highest and greatest version of themselves. And I understand that I'm not a great fit for everybody. And so that discovery call will give us an opportunity to see if we do fit well and we can work and bring our energies together for you to achieve your goals. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you. But other than that, my loves, as always, you know I got so much cosmic love and cosmic hugs for you. So I will see you again soon. Bye.